What's up on this beautiful Friday morning? Woo! It
Let's
is
go.
absolutely beautiful. It's the Minute Admin, Kalen Moss, Therian Thacker. We are live on this Friday. What is this, week 5, Triple T? This is week 5 in a row right here.
Yes.
This is finishing up week number 5. So Sunday is going to be the last day of week 5, headed into week 6. And that is every single day straight streaming. So today we got a request yesterday about some Marketing Cloud personalization, what it is, what it's about. So we're just going to go through the front end that we know everybody has access to. And we're going to now, not the front end of Marketing Cloud personalization, the front end of all of the sales material on the
Right.
Salesforce website, everything like that, because we're going to just show you this is what our process is to learn how something works. So we're just going to go ahead and talk about this. Tell me if you can see that pretty well, Triple T.
I'd give it one zoom in.
Okay.
Yep, that looks good there.
Okay. So Marketing Cloud personalization, I put the link into the chat for what this video, or for what we're looking at in this video right here. But this is just the Salesforce website. And I went to products, and then you go to marketing, and then you can go to personalization right here. Now, let's just talk about what Marketing Cloud personalization is. But first, before we even do this, let's watch a YouTube video about what Salesforce says Marketing Cloud personalization is used
Let's
for.
do it.
Okay. All right. Let's just see what they say about it.
Marketing Cloud personalization from Salesforce lets you easily deliver personalized experiences across channels in real time, improving engagement, conversion rates, and customer loyalty. With Marketing Cloud personalization, you gain an in-depth understanding of every one of your customers and prospects, who they are, how they interact, and what their interests are, and use that information together with Einstein for one-to-one personalization at scale. As customers interact with your digital properties, their activity, including anonymous behavior, is collected in the moment, linking offline attributes and activity, such as on-premise interactions, with online activity. And Marketing Cloud personalization interprets the customer's engagement patterns to understand their true affinities and intent, storing all that information in an actionable, unified profile. Use customizable AI to automatically determine and deliver the most relevant experience, factoring in everything you know about the person, along with real-time context. Then, combine Marketing Cloud personalization with other engagement tools like Journey Builder, so you can deliver the next best action, offer, or message at the right time, in the right channel, to inspire customers to take action, and then re-engage them in a relevant and helpful way, providing a seamless personalized experience at every step of their journey. Salesforce's real-time personalization and interaction management solution is delivering value for companies across industries every day. Start delivering engaging one-to-one experiences that create customers for life for your company with Salesforce Marketing Cloud personalization.
What does that remind you of?
Oh, man.
I'll give you a hint. It used to start with C.
Oh, CDP?
Yes.
I mean, is it not? That's really how hand in hand. I feel like CDP, Data Cloud, I feel like Data Cloud has its arms wrapped around intelligence and personalization, like they're just buds, like walking down the street together. They're so closely niched together, man. It's crazy.
Because listen to some of the keyword. I'm going to turn on closed captioning.
Yeah.
This is every single thing that I saw when I was reading and learning about CDP, data, what's now Data Cloud. Excuse me. Every time they say something that has to do with data and Marketing Cloud, like just data, I'm going to stop it.
Okay.
Personalization at scale.
Personalization at scale is Journey Builder.
Mm-hmm.
As customers interact with your digital properties, their activity, including anonymous behavior, is collected in the moment.
Activity is collected in the moment.
Instantaneously.
APIs, right? It's API calls.
Linking offline attributes and activity, such as
linking offline attributes and activity. If you look at what we're looking at, what is this? Just a big Excel spreadsheet database.
It is. Yep. That's just a row and a column.
That's just a row and a column.
Yep.
And then look, you come over, she's going to come over to the right.
On-premise interactions with online activity.
And boom. What's that? Timestamp. That's a piece of data in a data cell. User ID. That's a piece of data, which preferably you would actually want that to be someone's GUID, is it? Global Unique Identifier.
Yes.
Instead of an email address.
Right.
Action, ATM transaction.
Collecting data again.
Collecting data. What's the title? What's the URL?
Collecting data.
What's their IP
such
address?
as on-premise interactions with online activity.
Client IP, Mozilla 5.0, Macintosh, Intel. I mean, it gives you all of it. The user agent that actually made it happen.
Yep, this is all data. So this is why it's interesting that you were talking about yesterday, the person who got this wasn't a data person. The person who got the Marketing Cloud personalization wasn't a data person. Because I'm like, this is just data.
That's it. That is it.
Marketing Cloud personalization interprets the customer's engagement patterns
interprets engagement patterns, which means it interprets all this data about how they're interacting with that company or that brand.
Absolutely.
And then it spits out
understand their true affinities and
affinity card. This is what you're most likely to do. You're most likely in the next 6 to 12 months to go and buy a home.
Mm-hmm.
You are 34, 40, 50% ready for a home mortgage, or you are percent there on your investing goals.
Yep.
See, this is, you know what I started to realize with data?
Yeah.
Is there's all this data stuff happening behind the scenes, but customers and managers, all the everyday person wants to see in order to make decisions is pretty dashboards, reports.
Yep.
And that's why personally, I think there's two ways to go. You could say, hey, I'm not a super technical person. Maybe I'm not the data guy or data gal on the team who's actually wrangling the data with SQL and R and Python.
Right.
And AmpScript. But maybe you become an expert at reading charts. That just hit me. Right. Imagine there's two paths to take when it comes to data. There's the one who handles and manipulates the data scientists and the data analysts people and the developers. Then there's the person who comes in and reads the data, who can read the data. Of course, the developers and all them, they can read the data. That's a given.
Right.
But the person who understands how to read charts, read reports, understand the different types of reports, report types, right? You have bar charts, you have donut charts, you have line charts, you have scatter plot charts, you have Venn diagrams, you have huge dashboards there's so many different types of report types.
Yeah.
If you get good at reading those. Hey, Billy, how's it going? Hey, Billiana.
Hey, Billiana.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we're trying, but this is just coming right off the top of the dome, bro.
Right. And I mean, the entire Marketing Cloud sector is based around this circle because it's 360 degrees, and every part of that circle is how we're connecting with our customers. You see it in everything, right? We're seeing it here again in this little personalization video.
You know what's crazy is that the topic at hand, the circle is just the representation of a specific type of data.
Yep.
The actual data inside the circle, like on the bottom left side of the circle, is your category that maybe this is a banking app. Maybe these are the categories you spend the most money in. So it might be restaurants, it might be merchandise, it might be travel, it might be groceries, right?
Right.
That's just one type of data point. Those are different types of data points inside of these different categories that are showing up on the bottom left here. And then if we have, let's say, like the bottom right, it's all about the money in our bank, right? How much money is in your home buying account? How much money is in your mortgage account? How much money are you paying in interest rates? How much is in your savings, right? So the type of data, it really is just dependent on what you're trying to see.
Yeah.
But the concept of this being a circle right here, this thing being a circle, it's about, that's just a report type. That's just a donut chart. So that's what we're getting back to. But I'm going to keep going, and we're going to keep talking about this, like why I think everything is related to CDP and big data.
I mean, that's where we're going.
Storing all that information in an actionable, unified profile. Use customizable AI to automatically determine and deliver the most relevant experience.
AI delivers the most relevant experience for the customer.
Yep.
We're getting to the point in our society and our in like marketing in general where we're going to be working so closely alongside AI to make decisions. It's not going to be how it was 5 years ago, where it's like, let's go ahead and send this image, or let's send that. We're going to be at the point where we're going to say, we want a customer to feel this and to see something like this. And AI is going to draw the image for us. And then it's going to deliver that image. So it's going to be where we're just getting to that point where everything we do is going to be alongside it, which is actually really crazy, Triple T.
It is.
If you think about it, it's not crazy in the sense that I'm scared that it's going to happen. It's just playing around with ChatGPT gave us a glimpse of what it means to work alongside another coworker who is just an artificial intelligence.
Right. That's really what it is.
It just really goes to show that there's really not it's not that far off. And everything we're going to be using in the future, all of our gadgets, electronics like Siri, like your Apple Watch, right? All that stuff is going to be machine learning and learning. And maybe it might be a refrigerator, right? It might be a fridge that sees you're low on your favorite type of milk. Or it might see that you're getting low on, it might calculate the weight of the average amount of 18 eggs. And it might see that you're getting low on the egg count.
I mean, I remember when the technology, I don't know what I was watching when they dropped this commercial, but the technology came out where you could connect to your refrigerator at home to a little camera inside so you could see what's in there, what you might have forgotten because you didn't build a list before you went to the store. And I don't know how that ever took off, if it took off or not, but that is wild, right? That is wild.
That is. Now that
it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that is going to show, even when your car, for example, is getting low on oil, it'll ask you if you want to schedule an oil change at the local dealership.
Right.
And it'll schedule the appointment for you.
Yep.
Basically, and you have to pick a time.
I mean, honestly, my Subaru tracks my maintenance. So it'll tell me like, hey, just want to let you know it's time to take her to the shop, you know? And hey, Josh, what's going on, man?
Josh.
But yeah, it'll actually tell me, hey, it's time for your recommended maintenance. Just wanted to let you know. You know, it doesn't actually the next step hasn't happened in the process, but I mean, it's close.
Yep.
It's close. Yep. So
there's a lot of AI here, AI at work, AI at play, in all the tools we're going to be using. And I think ChatGPT is just like, it's like having a Tesla before everybody had a Tesla.
Yeah, it really is.
Like that's the only thing I can really think. It's like having the new cool toy before everybody else has and everybody's like, "How are you so cool? You know, this new toy." Like I'm like, bro, I just got the toy before you did. You're gonna be playing with it here in a little bit.
Speaking of Tesla, I've heard so many predictions that new truck is just gonna take over the industry. Yeah.
Oh, that Cybertruck.
Mm-hmm.
That bad boy's a beast.
Yeah.
I just love how it came out of the woodworks and just said, "I'm me. I don't care if you like me, if you don't." It created a clear divide of I think it's ugly or I think it's beautifully designed.
Right. And one of the key parts of the conversation was it's not going to matter what your car looks like anymore because you're not even going to be driving it.
No.
Nope.
The
you won't even be driving it.
Cars, bro, is going away, bro.
Yep.
Cars are going to be just another accessory.
It really is. Yeah.
We just utilize quickly to get the project done.
Yeah. It's interesting the direction we're heading towards for sure.
It's like getting on a train. Like nobody cares what the train looks like.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It's
like
transportation. It serves a purpose as transportation. That's it.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like an airplane. Okay, I'm getting on this plane. I'm getting from one city to the next.
Yep. You don't care what kind of what if it has wheels on it, if it's got an exhaust.
You know, actually, that brings up a good point. There will always still be clout because.
Oh yeah, there will be.
Because people would rather say I'm flying, United than Spirit.
True.
Or you know what I mean? Like there's definitely still brands when it comes to airlines.
Man, sure. I kid you not. I've been driving stick shift since 1996 probably. And it'll be really hard for me to like just let go. Just like let go and let the car do the job. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Yeah, which you should.
Yeah.
There's going to always be mechanics around that are fixing, and it's not hard to fix a stick shift,
Well, no, I'm saying like let go of the wheel and let AI do the job for me. I actually love to do the job. Like I'm a driving enthusiast. So for me to just say, oh, I'm going to play Destiny while the car takes me to the grocery store. Like that's mind blowing to me, dude. Just mind blowing.
That is, man. Everything has to be connected for that to be like a full reality.
Yep. And I don't think that'll ever happen in Maine. I'm not even going to lie. It might happen in Dallas. It'll happen in Dallas way before Maine.
It will. Yeah. You're right.
I might come down just to check out what it's like and then come back up here 20 years behind you,
Just driving yourself.
Yeah, literally. Oh, man.
Funny. But yeah, man, like that's data.
Yep.
And everything we've been talking about.
And everything you know about the person, along with real-time context. Then, combine Marketing Cloud personalization with other engagement tools like Journey Builder.
So they're going back, right? Marketing Cloud personalization, a personalization split. This person is eligible for this new product.
Yep.
This person, we've been saturating them with too many messages. This person is blocked. We don't send them anything.
Right.
So saturated, what are we saying? We're doing a mortgage nurture campaign in Journey Builder, a mortgage journey right here. We're on version 6, so we've been making some iterations. And the entry audience is real-time event requests. So we're really grabbing in people whenever they are maybe creating a new mortgage. They're filling out a new mortgage home loan deal. What else? There's that. And then once they get in, this is an API event.
Yep.
So once they get in, they wait one day. We have 96 people waiting. And then a personalization split hits and it says, now take out of those people, bring me the people who are eligible and give them this mortgage offer. And then do another personalization activity, which could be something like, I don't know. Once we learn more about Marketing Cloud personalization, maybe it's like an Instagram post. Maybe it's a app notification, right? Saturated, they get the mortgage offer, then they get an ad campaign, like a Facebook ad or Instagram ad. So everything ties back into Journey Builder because Journey Builder is like the last place all of your content goes. Because ultimately you want to get your content out to your audience. So you're going to be using Journey Builder 95% of the time, unless you use Automation Studio for like huge email blasts that need to go all out all at once. But yeah, Journey Builder.
Marketing Cloud personalization with other engagement tools like Journey Builder, so you can deliver the next best action, offer, or message at the right time in the right channel to inspire.
At the right time in the right channel. What was CDP talking about? CDP was talking about aggregating all this data into these data lakes.
Yep.
Or data cloud now.
Mm-hmm.
What is data cloud? It gathers all this billions and billions of rows and records of data inside of these data lakes.
Yep.
And the data lakes are categorized by the type of data that it is, whether it's number, whether it's like affinity data, whether it's engagement data, whatever type, whether it's subscriber data, right? So it's holding these huge buckets of warehouses of data where it's just storing so much data.
Yep.
And then you can run SQL queries off of that data that you're aggregating from everywhere. Because you can aggregate the data from, because all CDP really is, let's just think about it. It's a huge, huge, huge data warehouse. Think Amazon warehouse. It has all this data inside of it. And it has different sections of the warehouse that hold different types of data.
Right. And
then basically from there, what you're saying from CDP is saying, hey, I'm this warehouse, but I can take semi-truck stuff to enter into the warehouse from semi-trucks, from Sales Cloud. I can take it from Service Cloud. I can take it from Marketing Cloud.
Yep.
I can get shipments from Amazon Web Services. I can get shipments from other integrations by using MuleSoft. I can automatically collect all this data. All these shipments can come into this warehouse. I can hold billions and probably trillions of records of data. And in the center of this warehouse, we have an area where we want to consolidate all the data and make it to where I can connect all those different sections of the warehouse together with all that data that's been coming in. How can I tie all that data back to one person each?
Right.
So let's say Therian exists in Sales Cloud, but he also exists in Marketing Cloud. He also exists in another platform. And we want to connect Therian and his customer persona into one profile. So when we grab who Therian is, I can shoot that back out to Journey Builder. Once I start activating my data, I can send that message out to Therian. And Therian, I'm not sending messages that I might have already sent in another platform, or right. I'm not talking about an offer that Therian already got 3 weeks ago. So now there's literally no lag time between what I know about Therian and all of my different systems. It's all together. Can you imagine how much faster business is going to get when businesses know exactly who you are and where you've been on all their channels?
And the moment you've made a decision.
The moment you made a decision.
The moment you've made a decision.
Yep. It tracks it everywhere.
Yep. Whether you clicked something or whatever it might be, that moment that interaction occurs, even when you arrive, it's all being recorded.
Yep. And that's why all these companies are creating customer data platform, CDPs.
Right.
And so what's up, Billiana? Did you hear there's a new badge on Einstein? Ooh, what's this badge? Einstein GPT.
Hey, Eric, what's going on?
What's up, Eric? How's it going? Einstein GPT. We'll have to look into that.
I've lightly heard about this.
I haven't really been looking too much at a lot of stuff, but
I think I saw it on LinkedIn.
Okay, I have it up in another tab. We can talk about that here in a sec for sure. But Marketing Cloud
inspire customers to take action and then re-engage them in a relevant and helpful way, providing a seamless, personalized experience at every step of their journey. Salesforce's real-time personalization and interaction management solution is delivering value for companies across industries every day. Start delivering engaging one-to-one experiences that create customers for life for your company with Salesforce Marketing Cloud Personalization.
So we have personalization. I'll put the link to that one in the chat just in case anyone wants to look at that video.
And there's that word again, seamless. Seamless, instantaneous, just that's how fast data's traveling now.
Yep. And that's what people are going to keep expecting, faster and faster. And that's why
I know. I absolutely know.
It's like these companies like Salesforce, they have so much manpower, and it's honestly it's honestly a race to the top. It's honestly a race who has the most data. Adora, I remember watching a video where Kaylin said specializing in data cloud is a solid career choice. Oh yeah. I would say it's extremely, extremely right now. It's like being like a data scientist plus developer plus marketing cloud expert all in one, if you know data cloud. So just think about those three combined. Each one of those is in demand. Imagine being all three in one pretty much.
Right.
So you're going to be one of the rarest people on earth by being able to
Absolutely. So, and having access to that is like having the keys to the really nice car for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it means that you have access to enough data to even power it.
Right. Yeah. You gotta be really collecting some data out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. CDP, I would say CDP is probably only really gonna, because it's AI, bro. It's AI.
Right.
AI and machine learning is really only gonna be good if you have probably 10 million records of data or more. Machine learning, it has to learn so much.
Much.
I don't know. Maybe there's a number, maybe there's a cutoff, a threshold for how much data you actually have to have for it to matter.
To even fire up, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you have 100 rows of data, it's what is that?
Yeah, it's not even enough to power the ship. You know what I mean?
Even if you have I don't know, it might start making decisions, I guess, after 10,000 rows of records, but I don't even think, dude, 10,000 is so minuscule in the world.
It is. It is. It is absolutely minuscule.
Even 100,000, I feel like that's pocket change. Oh man. But yeah, treat every customer as unique individuals. See, we're just going to look at the main points. So reduce customer acquisition costs, automate personalization. So automate journey builder, optimize what you're spending with artificial intelligence. There's automated A/B testing, increase customer retention and lifetime value. You can reduce churn. This is all the sales pitch to all the sales reps, and this page right here, this isn't necessarily for the super technical people.
Right.
There's nothing really, all of this is either marketing talk or sales talk. Understand customer affinities in real time to personalize experiences and increase conversion rates. I think as a developer, you need to understand those concepts. You need to understand what the product is meant to be used for.
Yeah.
At the same time, this is all sales talk. So a lot of stuff that we're going to look at on the internet is probably going to be geared towards either sales or the coding side of things.
For sure.
Here's a feature: deliver one-to-one engagement, connect sales and service cloud data, which makes me think of Data Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Use AI to test and learn, launch A/B tests with AI, personalize web and email experiences, optimize your website and emails with dynamic content. So that's where yesterday, I think Andy was talking about dynamic content. You can do everything with dynamic content, but at the same time, dynamic content's just one piece of the
Right.
puzzle when it comes to marketing cloud personalization. Drive revenue, design and deploy surveys. This is all sales stuff. They mobilize. Let's see. Based on customers' calling activity, we can recommend a lower cost plan. If they're interested, it doesn't take 4 hours like it used to actually fulfill on their request. It's almost immediate. So think about it. If you have, based on a customer's calling activity, we can proactively recommend a lower cost plan. And what are they? What's Lyca Mobile?
Lyca Mobile.
Lyca Mobile. So this company right here, Lyca Mobile, unlimited connections, unlimited plans, unlimited talk, text, and data, no contract, no activation fee, free SIM card, using any unlocked compatible phone.
Interesting.
All plans include unlimited talk and text to 75 plus. Hey, I might get this. Shoot. For free 3-day trial?
Look at this.
Now I know they use Salesforce. How much are they? Where is it?
The plans? Yeah, look at the plan breakdown.
For 12 months, $120?
For 200, yeah, you only get 250 megabytes though.
Wait, let's see.
you need some gigs at least, man.
What is 516 divided by 12? Bro, that's $43 a month. Or is it 30-day plans? Plans include unlimited nationwide talk, text, and data, unlimited calls and texts to 75 plus countries. You get $59 plus 60 gigabytes, unlimited talk and text plus $5 call credit. What does this one say? $29.50 plan, bro.
Wow.
I might switch phone carrier.
60 gigs, data up to 5G, unlimited nationwide talk and text.
Next time my AT&T bill comes up, I am saying I'm not renewing and getting a new phone.
12 months for $516, dude. That's a pretty solid deal.
Bro.
For sure. I just think of my own phone bill. Monthly.
Bro, my phone bill's like $90.
Mine's way more than that. I pay for a couple phones, so.
Bro, we're talking about $29.50 for a month. Dude, there's so many options out there.
It is. I've never even heard of this company.
Never even heard of them, but look, that's why.
I mean, if you're a jet setter, that's the phone to get.
Looks like that's the phone to get either way. I mean.
Oh, I love this. Wild Birds Unlimited down here. This company right there. I used to support that company back in Ohio all the time for all of my bird seed.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. I had no idea that they were a Salesforce user.
Dude, everybody is now. More and more we see it.
That's wild.
So we're seeing all this, right? Imagine, based on the customer's calling activity, we can proactively recommend a lower cost plan. If the customer is interested in the lower cost plan, the order fulfillment doesn't take 4 hours like it used to. It's almost immediate.
Immediate. Wow.
Imagine how much time it took from people's days to switch someone over to a different plan, and now it's making their life instantaneous.
That is crazy, man.
Isn't that awesome, bro? That's why I love data. That's why I love
it's crazy. It really is wild.
What else do we have? So web conversion. So look, let's see. There's a get the study. I mean, you guys can fill this out. I'm not going to put my info into here because I just don't really want to.
Yeah.
But you can come in here, click on that, and look at these. Let's see. Learn the basics behind one-to-one
personalization.
See the insights. I'm going to open all three of these articles. Let's just see what they say. All right, one of them is, two out of the three are landing pages to collect your information. Report, guide, report. I'm sure this report's going to be another landing page. All right, so we're going to go to somewhere else. We're going to go over to Salesforce, Trailhead.
Let's see what we got.
What do we have on Trailhead? Let's see. Search Trailhead. Let's let it log me in. And then discover personalization. Understand the experience. Get started with consumer experience optimization. Execute your consumer experience strategy. Meet Marketing Cloud personalization. And then implementation. Prepare for I want to see this from this perspective. Prepare for a successful implementation. Just the what defines success part. Identifying the right partner, prioritizing your enablement, confirming your team is aligned and committed, evaluating your current campaign workflow and processes,
Anticipating change and focus on business value.
Next up, how do you approach a project? Let's see. Project approaches based on scope. Minimum viable product, implement for today, plan for tomorrow. Which implementation
approach should you use?
So how frequent are website and code changes in your organization? If you say frequent, do you have access to a frontline developer? Let's say yes, with 3 to 6 months notice. Do you have web personalization use cases planned? So like the use case, basically like this is like a scrum master or a business analyst writing up the stories, user stories of as an end user, I want to be able to see my favorite pair of Nike shoes customized based on my size and color.
Right.
Do you have those use cases set up? Are they planned? Yes. Are they under construction? Let's say they are under construction. If you are transitioning from an existing web personalization app, like a different product, how many campaigns need to be transitioned? Let's say 10 plus. Do you want integration with Salesforce products? Do you want Marketing Cloud, Sales Cloud, or Service Cloud? It's crazy. This is like a I feel like I'm filling out of order form. Our recommendations will appear. Do you have external data sources you use for personalization or plan to use as part of the implementation? The approaches we recommend are MVP today or plan for tomorrow.
So most viable product is MVP, right?
Yeah. Why MVP? Why should you plan for implement for today? Why should you plan for tomorrow? This is actually just really good for a consultant in general, because when you're a Marketing Cloud consultant in general and you're working with a client for the first time, like I remember I first client I worked with, we transitioned Marketo over to Marketing Cloud. And this is exactly how we started. We started with an MVP. So you have access to resources to manage changes. Basically, it's like, what is the most minimum version of what you want first before we go with anything else? There's actually a really good book about that. There's actually a really good book, MVP. Where is this book?
Bookman, what you got?
Let's see. There you go. The Lean Startup. The Lean Startup. So it's on Amazon.
Josh.
You know the MVP? Yeah, you know me. Right here.
So the Lean Startup, huh?
The Lean Startup. It is most startups fail, but many of those failures are preventable. The lean startup is a new approach being adopted across the globe, changing the way companies are built and new products are launched. So, understanding what the lean version, I'll put the link to that in the chat if anyone wants to read that. That'll definitely help you when it comes to just thinking. If you're actually really paying attention. When I read the book, dude, I didn't pay attention to it. I was just like, I didn't know what it was talking about.
I mean, until you actually are faced with it, sometimes that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now it comes full circle. But now it comes full circle just to not understand, like, you got to have a minimum viable product out there before trying to build this thing, this behemoth that you really want to build out, right? And it doesn't matter if it looks ugly. It doesn't matter if it looks weird, right? It doesn't matter if it doesn't have all the functionality. What really matters is, like, are you getting feedback from your customers that, okay, we like this, we don't like this? Are you making changes on the fly to that product as they're giving you feedback?
Right.
Ultimately, you just want the customer to give you feedback and say, this is a glitch, this doesn't work, this does this does that. Boom, fix it. Right.
Right.
So that's really why implement for today. If your company doesn't have access to a developer, you can create stuff from campaigns. And then planning for tomorrow is just making sure everything you're building out gets better. But that's pretty much like Marketing Cloud personalization implementation. But the basics of it is, I'm just going to read the top parts. Marketing Cloud personalization. Everything starts with a hypothesis because you're testing stuff. Why should you use it? We watched that video earlier.
Yep.
How does it work? It's a tab right here. There's these different areas. You have your different reports you can look at.
Right.
You have the different channels you can go into, whether it's your website, if you're on your server, if you want to go to your mobile app, if you want to go into the email portion of your business, if you have third-party tools.
And we have our catalog, promotions,
your audiences.
and actions. Yep.
Who's your audience, right? Like, is it people who live in a certain part of the country?
Ooh, and then there's Einstein recipes and decisions. That's a cool button pushing area for sure.
Machine learning.
Yep.
All the machine learning right here. And I mean, all this is in this module. I'm not going to read all this. I'm just going to give you the link in the chat. But all this is right here. So yeah, then you have your recipes, your what is it? It's always a great idea to get help from a super smart scientist like ChatGPT. If you feel inspired, you can build your own algorithm. You can simulate and evaluate the results before you actually push it out. Catalog. What does catalog mean?
What we got here?
Some of your products and content. Oh, your catalog.
Yeah, your actual catalog. It was trying to fool us. Like, oh, there's a secret meaning behind this. I love how we're suspicious about it. We're like, but what does it really mean?
Exactly. A way of organizing catalog content, like shoe styles. It's just the category.
Yep.
Like style of shoe. Do you have some Air Force Ones? Do you have some Jordans? Do you have some, what type of, what category is it? Your shoe style. Affinity. The person's preference for a specific category. Like, how likely are you to like some J's? How likely are you to like the Air Forces? Your affinity towards it. Promotions, the offers that you promote. Einstein personalization decisions, the predictions that determine what promotions will yield the most interaction. Just AI giving you a suggestion. Algorithm, the rule that runs behind the scenes. Einstein personalization recipes.
Here we go.
The algorithms.
Suggest product and content to individual visitors to return the most effective recommendations for your customers. I mean, honestly, man, it's tracking our clicks. It's literally tracking everything that interests us.
Yep.
Yep.
And ingredients. the building blocks of the recipe, of the personalization recipe. You can use one or multiple ingredients in a recipe to create more complex algorithms.
I tell you, one of the best things that I love to do with people is I'll tell them, okay, pick something that you've never been interested in before. Say it throughout the day 10 or 15 times around your devices. Type it in maybe a text message or just a chat, not an actual Google search. I go, and then go open up your Instagram the next day, or go open up, your YouTube with ads the next day, and you're going to see something based on that interest. It's wild how it is collected, man. It really is. It's wild.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere.
Oh my gosh, you can't escape unless you move to Maine.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, technology stops at my border, so I get to pick when I need to go down and check it out, right?
Hey man, another good session today. We covered Marketing Cloud personalization. Let us know for everyone who's watching, Eric, Josh, Billiana.
Yep. Edora. Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. And what would you like us to talk about in tomorrow's session? So somewhere in the chat, someone go ahead and tell us, what would you like to talk about tomorrow? Josh, I saw you said you love the consulting talk. Do you want us to talk more about consulting? Do you want us to talk about what is now Data Cloud, what used to be CDP? What do you want us to talk about? Einstein GPT? So that's pretty much it for today's session. We appreciate you hopping on this call.
Absolutely.
And learning more about Marketing Cloud personalization with us. We are continuing to do this. This is towards the end of week 5. So
we're going, man.
We're going.
So
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Share everywhere you can.
Share everywhere you can. Spread the message of Marketing Cloud to everybody. Share with them. Show them that this is a possible career that you can actually learn.
For sure.
And also turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out. Anytime we go live, you can just jump right onto it and watch the live. That's all we got for you. Also, join the Facebook group. Make sure you're joining the Facebook group because that is the place where all of your questions can get answered. If you just go to the Facebook group, I'm going to share the tab here, and I am going to also share the link to the Facebook group in this chat. And that's the place to go. If you have questions, there's a community in there. There's over 500 people in the Facebook group. It's growing every day, and we make sure to keep it clean. We make sure to keep it all about Marketing Cloud. There's no solicitation. There's no sort of, oh, I'm trying to sell you this, get you this job. No, we're not letting any of that happen. So it's all like clean content, people really trying to learn Marketing Cloud. So if you really want to get in there and learn and ask questions, this is the community to come in here and do that with. So
any question. Yep.
So that's it for us today. That's all we got for today. Let us know in the chat what you'd like to see from us tomorrow, and we'll keep going. But that's all we got.
Awesome. Thanks, Galen.
Minute Admin out.
Have a great one.
See ya.
Later.
You too.